Anniversaries are supposed to be about love, reflection, and commitment. For me, mine became the day everything I believed about marriage shattered. It was our 5th wedding anniversary. I had planned the evening down to the smallest detail. Reservations at the restaurant where we had our first date. A custom necklace with her birthstone. A letter I had written by hand, pouring out how much she meant to me after all these years. But when the time came to leave, she wasn't home. At first, I thought maybe she was running late from work. I texted, then called, no answer. My excitement slowly turned to anxiety, then suspicion. Something in my gut told me to check. I drove to her office. Empty. I drove to the restaurant. No sign of her. Finally, I checked the location sharing app on her phone, the one we both had agreed to use just for safety, and that's when I saw it. She wasn't at work. She wasn't stuck in traffic. She was at a hotel. I can't even describe the feeling in that moment. My chest tightened, my hands shook, my vision blurred. Still, some desperate part of me clung to hope. Maybe she was meeting a friend. Maybe she was planning some surprise for me. But deep down, I knew. I drove there anyway, parked, walked into the lobby in a daze. My legs felt like lead as I pressed the elevator button and rode up. When I reached the room number glowing on the app, I knocked softly, praying I was wrong. The door opened, and there she was, my wife, standing in nothing but a robe, her hair tousled, her face flushed. Behind her, a man's voice called out, "Who is it, babe?" She froze. The color drained from her face, and in that moment, the necklace box slipped from my hand and hit the floor. "Happy anniversary," I said, my voice breaking. Her lips moved, but no sound came out. She reached for me, but I stepped back. That was the end. The divorce was swift. I didn't scream, I didn't beg, I didn't fight for explanations. I simply signed the papers, divided the assets, and walked away. Friends told me I was strong, that I deserved better, that she would get what was coming to her. And part of me believed in karma, that somehow she would face the consequences of her betrayal. But karma had other plans, because not long after the divorce, I lost my job. Downsizing, they said. Nothing personal. But to me, it felt like the universe kicking me while I was already down. Then, as I scrambled to find work, my health started to decline. Stress piled on until I could barely sleep. I drank more, ate less, lost weight, lost friends. My ex-wife, meanwhile, seemed to be thriving. Pictures of her and her new man filled social media. Vacations, parties, smiles. Everyone had told me she would suffer. Instead, it felt like I was the one cursed. I hit rock bottom one night when I sat alone in my apartment, staring at the necklace I never got to give her. The thought hit me like a freight train. What if karma wasn't punishing her? What if it was punishing me? Had I done something to deserve this? Was I blind in our marriage, missing signs she was unhappy? Was I too focused on my own world to notice hers? The more I thought, the more the bitterness turned inward. But then, slowly, something changed. I realized that karma wasn't about instant revenge or seeing her fail. Karma was about what I did next, how I rebuilt myself. I started therapy. I quit drinking. I forced myself to eat better, sleep better, get back into shape. I reached out to old friends, rekindled relationships, built new ones. Eventually, I landed a new job, better than the old one, in fact, and one day, months later, I saw her again. My ex-wife. She was at the grocery store, hair messy, no makeup, pushing a cart with a toddler inside. Her new man wasn't with her. She looked tired, worn down, older. Our eyes met briefly, and for the first time, I didn't feel anger or longing. I just felt free. Karma had come, after all, but not in the way I expected. She got what she thought she wanted, only to be trapped in a reality far different from the dream she had chased. And I got the chance to start over. So yes, I caught my wife cheating on our anniversary. Yes, I divorced her. And yes, karma hit me hard at first. It broke me down, stripped away everything I thought I needed. But in the end, karma rebuilt me stronger. Because sometimes karma doesn't punish the guilty right away. Sometimes it tests the innocent to see if they can rise from the ashes, and I did.